Hi, my loves. Today we're going to talk about something that is really dear to me, a little bit nervous because the topic is a little sensitive for me, but I am not one to shy away from an important conversation. And for those of you who are new here, hi everyone, this is Samragi. We're going to talk about everything that you need to glow up physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually this year. And today we're going to talk about how you can enjoy being single and really be the creator of your own happiness. A quick disclaimer, this isn't a dig on anyone who is in a happy relationship, but I think people, especially girls who are in a committed long term relationship, can also benefit from this video because I think as women, we sometimes forget to prioritize ourselves, especially if we have a partner in our life. We love to give, but we forget to receive. But I just want to remind you all that you are all worthy of love and you all deserve to be loved and appreciated, even if you don't say it out loud. First and foremost, something that I did to enjoy my time of singleness was to decenter men and to really put myself in the center of my own life. It was genuinely difficult because I was raised in a South Asian family and I have seen my mom love us and my father unconditionally. And while they have a good marriage and they were really great parents, they also got married really young. It was a different time, a different life in South Asia. Now that I look back and I look at their relationship, and it's hard for me to admit this, but I wouldn't want a life that they have, meaning I wouldn't want that relationship. But I haven't seen the love that I want. So I would then always attract these emotionally unavailable partners because I wasn't available. I was seeking that drama, that trauma, because deep down I had this feeling that, okay, I am not complete. Only another person can complete me, which isn't true. No one has that much power. I am responsible for my happiness. It is so much pressure to put on another human being, let alone my partner. If I love someone, I would want to make their life easier, not harder. So why would I expect another man to come in my life and save me? That was a big one. That was a big realization I had last year that no one is coming to save me. I have to save myself. Especially like after my surgery, I realized that Mahadev has given me all the tools, but it is my responsibility to use it and use it well. Which brings me to my second point, which is to do the work. Once I realized that, okay, no one's coming to save me and I am the center of my universe, I had to then sit down with my pain, sit down with my trauma, and really recognize the things that I was doing to hurt myself. And it started with meditation, or even before that, I would say, like I think workout and gym really saved me when I was in college. But when I could not work out, meditation was all I had. And it really helped me get into the deepest, darkest side of me that I didn't even think I had. The divine feminine in me wants my divine masculine. That being said, you cannot attract a healthy divine masculine until you heal the divine feminine in you. And I know we have talked about it so many times, but this concept of whole divine feminine and divine masculine is portrayed in such a negative way, especially in Western media. I did a video about this. I'll link it with this so that you guys can check it out. But just knowing that you have those internal trauma and issues that you need to work on yourself before you can even meet someone. And my third point is really kind of like a sub branch of point two, where especially for my anxious attachment girlies who have this idea that, okay, I need to be 100% healed to find the love of my life, which also isn't true. You have to be in the healing journey. You have to start making yourself your number one priority, but that doesn't mean that you should completely be, shut off, turned off of love. Like, be open to receiving love. That way, you're not missing out on some of the great people, opportunities that you'll meet. I mean, I always tell myself the next guy that I date will either be my husband or will take me one step closer to my husband, you know? But you also have to know when to call it quits and when to stop wasting your time. But I also think that it's important to recognize what your non negotiables are and making sure that you are setting your boundaries in that way. So, making sure that you are working with your trauma, you're working with your issues, but being open to receiving love. And the fourth point, which is also super simple, is gratitude along with fun, like, as in having fun. Be grateful for this time of your life. Like, give gratitude to God and to universe for everything that you have in your life. Sure, maybe this period of singleness is a little bit challenging for you, but why is it challenging? Just sit with it and really think about why you even want a relationship. Which brings me to my sixth point, is that while you are, giving gratitude and enjoying your time with your friends and family, visualizing what your ideal life looks like. I am a big believer of visualizing, and I used to not believe in this, but I have pretty much manifested my whole life at this point, and I am manifesting my future life as we speak. Like, I am a big believer of ask and you shall receive, but you have to do that with the right intentions and you have to be detached at the same time. Which, if you want to learn more about that, I've done another video because detachment is a whole another topic. Um, but once you recognize, why you want the life that you want and what it looks like, it'll be important for you, or I guess it'll be easier for you to show up as that particular person. So, for example, if you have your ideal relationship, your ideal man right now, what would your life look like? What would your day to day look like? How would that person treat you? But most importantly, how would you treat that person? Like, what about that man or a woman makes you think that you're going to be happy because of their presence? Really think about that and really sit with that. And honestly, just show up as that person. Something that I came across during one of my darkest time of lives was make a list of everything that you want in your ideal relationship, like your ideal man in my case, and then just become that list. And it's such a cliche, and the fact that I heard it so late in my life, but when I heard it was exactly when I needed to hear it. Again, divine timing is so real, like whatever is meant for you will not leave you. But rather than stressing about when that blessing is going to come around, focus on you, focus on your healing, focus on your growth. Become that person that not only you would want to date, but your future partner would be proud of, but your future kids would be proud of. Mahadev wants you to go through this journey of detachment so that you can find your Shakti on the way, and vice versa. You need to actually become the person that you want in your life. And when your partner comes in your life, he needs to be so sure about you because you're such a precious gem of a person and you really love to take care of yourself, that looking at you makes him want to take care of you, if that makes sense. Love from your partner is great and companionship is important, but there are other love out there too. Like, make sure you're spending time with your parents, your friends, like the new people that you get to meet, your coworkers, there's so much love out there, and you are loved. I know I am loved so much. Yes, I want companionship, and yes, there are times when I get lonely, but I don't let that feeling take over my life. I still show up for myself every day because God gave you this life to experience it, enjoy it. I say this in every video, and I mean it. We are spiritual beings trying to have a human experience in this world. So don't let your ego or your emotions get the best of you. Please enjoy this time because it's not going to come back. If you're not there at a point where you do things for yourself, think about your future family. You know that you're going to love them. Do it for them. Do it because they deserve a mom who is happy regardless of where she is and what's going on externally. Do it for your partner who knows that he or she can rely on you because you are so strong within yourself and you have this foundation that no one can shake. And you know how you'll build that foundation? By really enjoying becoming single, because ultimately everybody has to and needs to enjoy their solitude to become the best version of themselves. You cannot get closer to God if you don't understand who you are, and you can only do that by enjoying who you are. And what better way and what better time to do that when you're single? One day you're going to meet the love of your life and you're going to have the life that you've always desired with him. But to get there, you have to enjoy the time that you have today. And once you start doing that, everything will fall in place. And you're not even going to think about it because you're so busy enjoying your life and creating memories that everyone that comes in your life will want to stay, and the right people will come in your life. And if somebody comes in your life and you think that that's your man and he turns out not to be your man, baby, God has better plans for you. God has something so great in the books for you, you can't even imagine. So sit back, have gratitude, and have fun. Take care.